the most inconsequential. Wait. Follow them. See where they go.
I get that, but I'm not gonna let anyone get hurt. If I see these guys threatening someone's life, they're going down.
Illegal money is usually paid in cash. If you follow low-level criminals as they drop off their earnings, they will lead you to the next rung of the ladder. You are doing well. Now listen. Higher-level criminals prefer to keep a low profile. But just as animals must visit a watering hole, they must collect their money and pay those above them.
I'll give them this. The way these guys hustle all over the city, they're getting one heck of a cardio workout.
Often the higher-level criminals will lead you to legitimate businesses that serve as a front to launder the illegal income. It is here you will find their bosses who pretend at respectability.
I have to admit, Craven, all this is leading me to the big fish I never used to find before. Thanks.
Like a pride of lions, when the leaders fear an outside predator, they will call their soldiers together for protection.
And every crook in New York is afraid of the Carnage Killer. When I find where they're holed up, it'll be like one-stop shopping.
You are learning, but stealth is crucial. Even you cannot fight all of them at once.
Gonna have to find another way.
There he is! Kill him! Here, I have him!
Buckle up! Fasten your seatbelts! Couldn't ask for a better picture. Excellent.
Stop wasting time and prepare the package!
Gotta get a photo of that crate of Oscorp tech, so I can trace it.
This crate is heavier than your mother! If you drop that, I'm not taking the blame for you! Quick, get the crate loaded before someone sees us!
Just what I needed.
That Oscorp tech will go to their superiors. Do not lose sight of it.
I'll stick to it like, well, me. Can't lose that truck. It's my ticket to the Russian secret clubhouse. Craven's tips are paying off. I'm guessing this isn't a restaurant guide. The Carnage Killer. These must be all the places where he killed these guys' friends. A lot more than the police know about. I know what Craven would say. A clearer picture of the Predator's hunting grounds. So this is where all the cool gangsters hang out. Let's not fight. Never mind, let's fight.
You hear? He's already rich, but he's holding a fundraiser at Parte to ask other rich men for money to fight crime.
He wants to fight us, eh? Fine. Let's see if he has the stomach for it.
Have you seen him? He has the stomach for anything.
Everyone to me! I have him!
You're getting suspicious. I'm dangerously close to blowing my cover.
The spider!
No room for error here. What I could do with equipment like this. Harry won't mind if I borrow this for a little while.
You'll be dead before you see me move.
Better go see what that was. They say bad guys don't think of themselves as bad guys, but come on, you must know. How can anyone be that fast? Gotta hit her when she's in the air. Okay, lady, how much coffee did you drink? I'm gonna guess this was not a meeting of the Wilson Fisk fan club. Craven, I'm sending you pictures. The first one looks like a map of places the Carnage Killer struck.
Yes. Good. Good. The more we can learn of his habits, the better.
Next up is a flyer for an anti-crime fundraiser hosted by Wilson Fisk. I think they're gonna try and kill him there. Even if Fisk is crooked, I can't let them do that. Especially with all those innocent people around.
The fundraiser is tonight. They will have put their plan into action already. You must go to the location and stop them.
Just one problem. I don't have an invitation. And I'm guessing you don't either.
Then we must improvise. I am too well known to bypass security. But under your mask, Spider-Man, nobody knows who you are.
Here's a hint. I'm not rich enough to go to this.
Then you will find a way. I believe in you.
Wouldn't mind chatting with Fisk, see what he knows about all this. But I kinda have a feeling he's not the most approachable guy in the world. And none of it matters if I can't get inside. Wait, I think I've got it. With that fundraiser's level of security, I can't use my press pass to bluff my way in. Unless I'm really supposed to be there. But a photographer needs a reporter. And I bet I know one who's already planning to go. I gotta shut this down now.
What?
Don't feel bad. You're not... All right, you're not good. Et voila!
That mask don't scare me. You're just a scrawny kid, ain't you?
This is why they call me amazing. Spider Slam! I'm still experimenting with the catchphrases. What do you think?
I fought tougher than you.
This one time I fought somebody who was a real loser, and they were still better than you.
You'll be dead before you know it.
Could be worse. Be Mucus Man. I was really scared that someone might see me fighting you losers.
Spider-Man disarmed the shooters and left them wrapped up in webs for police.
I'm always awesome. Sometimes I'm Better get to the fundraiser while I still have time.
Business owner reports suspects disturbing the peace in his parking lot.
You took it. Oh. I learned a valuable lesson today. Kicking bad guys, I was really scared that someone might see me fighting you losers.
Spider-Man showed once again that no crime is too small.
No way am I missing that fundraiser. Just when you think I can't get any better! I can't risk being late to the fundraiser. The Russians could make their move any time. Oh, Whitney! Thanks again for using me on this.
Hey, I get it. College is expensive. You want to make easy money taking boring pictures of wrinkly rich people? Go nuts. But you should probably stay away from me.
Let me guess, you've got some pointed questions about the task force?
Among other things. I give it 10 minutes before I get kicked out.
Hey, Harry!
Pete! Oh man, I know we haven't seen each other much since we were kids, but
This doesn't seem like your kind of scene.
Society pages. I'm a part-time photographer for the Bugle. Smile. Great, got it. Thanks. Fisk is putting a pretty big target on his back. Why do you think he does it?
He grew up in Hell's Kitchen. Lots of crime, gangs. I think this is his way of taking control. Standing up to the guys who bullied him when he was a kid. But knowing Fisk, he's also got a plan in place to profit from it.
Whitney Chang says the cops on the task force are crooked too.
I just supply the tech. Fisk handpicked the men. But the police chief cleared them all.
The chief's desperate to stop the crime wave. He's not gonna argue with the guy who's helping him do that.
Well, one thing's for sure. The task force is getting results. And no one likes to mess with success.
Hey, I gotta ask. Why Fisk? I hear some pretty shady rumors about him.
He's the only one rich enough who is willing to work with me. I've got a lot on my plate. I can't waste time worrying about people attacking Oscorp. And our public image could use a boost. I'll tell you this, though. The rumors are true. Fisk is definitely into some illegal stuff. But good luck proving it.
Drinks, gentlemen? Take.
Whoops. Sorry.
You know, don't worry about it. I gotta go anyways. I've got, important things to do.
Me too. Something fishy about that guy. Better follow him. Time to get into my work clothes. No doorbell. Guess I better get creative.
Please, what do you want?
From you, nothing. We just need your waiter uniform, so we can serve Fisk a special...
I see it!
When you put forth this week in effort, I kind of feel like...
Thank you. I was so scared. Smashing.
Open sesame! Okay, that didn't work. On to plan B.
You won't get me so easily, Spider!
Are you deliberately moving really slowly? Is this like some sort of mime thing? Dance party! Well, more of a seismic blast, really. Left out when I used the seismic blast. They say bad guys don't think of themselves as bad guys, but come on, you must know.
Come, Spider-Man. Let's see what you can do. Now we'll see who is stronger.
Hey, pay it! It's like a bouncy house, am I right? Oh, snap! If you were awake, you'd be impressed. Huh, that was fun. Let's do it again. Well, I saved Fisk from the Russians. Now to find out if I have to save anyone else from him. These people are movers and shakers. I can learn a lot just by listening in.
These must really be desperate. Even their
Isn't it kind of ironic for Wilson Fisk to be
There's a big difference between white-collar crime and people shooting each other in the streets. If Fisk can end the gang wars...
All I know is Spider-Man saved my brother's life. He didn't ask for money or anything. He's okay in my book.
Yeah? What's his training? What if he hurts someone while he's saving them? Who pays their medical bills?
I am so glad Wilson is finally doing something about the crime in this city.
turning the streets into a war zone. I'll take all the help we can get.
The task force is all the help we need. Now that Fisk is properly funding it, the police can handle it.
The task force hassles my friends a lot. You don't seem to think...
The problem is the gangs have all this money.
Police have to deal with budget cuts.
So, this is gonna sound like a bad pickup line, but you seem really familiar. Have we met?
Judging from your bargain basement suit, I doubt we move in the same circles.
Oh, I get it. One with a silver spoon in your mouth. Huh?
Hardly. For me, silver's an acquired taste.
I'm here for the Daily Bugle, so, you know anything interesting about Fisk?
I know he hangs out with rich older men, and you're scaring him off, so I'll have to say goodbye. Look me up when you move out of your mom's basement.
I don't live with my mom. I live with my aunt. Well, nice meeting you. My name's Peter. As if you care.
I'm Felicia.
But what? knows how to make an entrance. By blotting out the sun. Time to talk to the big man himself.
Hey! Back off!
Should I tell Whitney Chang he has no comment on the Russian mobsters tied up downstairs?
It's all right. I like this young man's boldness. He mustn't reveal that to anyone. It would play into the criminals' hands. They want to make people afraid to support my anti-crime efforts.
But if no one knows what they did, they'll get away with it. And try again.
Oh, I assure you, they will not get away with it.
Meaning what, exactly?
Well, the task force will get them, of course. We've been gathering intelligence on this organization for some time.
But no one's been able to stop them yet. Not the police, not Spider-Man.
Don't say that name to me! Spider-Man. He fancies himself a hero. But he's let crime run rampant. The police are bound by the laws of probable cause. Spider-Man is not. If he hasn't stopped this scum by now, he's either incompetent or he simply doesn't care.
What's your beef with Spider-Man? Seems like you're after the same thing.
If Spider-Man is going to operate outside the law, one would think he can accomplish things more expediently. But he contents himself with apprehending purse snatchers. He's a dilettante, a thrill seeker, worse than useless. Still, he does seem popular with children. In fact, I recently secured his likeness rights.
You what? How about this Carnage Killer? Is the task force chasing him?
We are interested in catching anyone who commits a crime. But it's a lot harder to find one man than an entire gang of them.
And I bet the fact he's killing guys you don't like doesn't exactly bother you.
I do not condone murder, of course. But am I shedding tears for his victims? No, I am not.
Gathering intelligence, huh? Find out anything interesting?
The Russians are clever. They operate in cells, each knowing very little about the others. When one group is taken down, it rarely leads to further arrests.
But someone's got to be calling the shots.
Well, they do have a central base of operations, but very few know where it is. Finding it will be another matter entirely. It's this very war that will be the end of the gangs. The more they escalate, the harder it becomes for them to hide.
Wait, are you saying the Russians are still smuggling guns into the city?
Don't put words in my mouth, young man. I'm just a backer. I leave the crime fighting to trained professionals. Now, excuse me. I have funds to raise.
Yeah, I've got, important things to do, too.